Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol BYND. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. Does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Very interesting setup here going forward into Thursday and then the remainder of the week. And before I go any further, I don't want to come across like what I'm about to talk about is some sort of great discovery on my part, and I have some sort of special skill to have discovered this. Quite the opposite. I assure you, people that use charts, understand charts, have taken notice of this area. And I bring all that up because when a lot of people are watching the same area and wondering the same thing, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want, it can produce some very dynamic price movements. And that's what's going on with this area going forward, which sits down here at the 148.50 mark. 148.50, very historic level as far as the recent chart is concerned. And when I say recent, within the past week and a half. So a quick little recap: this level here became a very evident area of resistance. You can see several times the price really struggled to get above it. So right there, like I said, very clearly was a level of resistance. But then there was the gap up there on Tuesday, and a foundational rule in charting states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. And sure, this afternoon the price didn't hit it exactly, but still it definitely got within the range of 148.50, and it has indeed held as support. So that is going to be a level that a whole lot of people are going to be watching and wondering, can this area still hold as support? Or if it doesn't, how much of a fall to the downside is it going to get? So like I said, longs are going to be watching this level, shorts are going to be watching this level. A whole lot of people are going to be wondering if the price does go back to 148, can it hold, or is it going to crack down through it? And if it breaks down through there, that there's some stop losses hanging out around down there. So then at that point, it kind of becomes a question of, well, just how far down could the price break, if the price falls through that 148.50 mark, which is why I want to map out at least one additional level of support, which would be down there at 146. Now, there is no such thing as a guarantee, but it's also not a very gutsy call on my part to think that if 148.50 here fails, then the price is at least going to go down to the 146 mark. Again, no such thing as a guarantee in the market, but I don't think anybody would be shocked by that if it were to happen. So keep an eye on those couple levels of support going forward. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, it's all about that resistance trend line right there that has formed over the past couple of days. So keep a close eye on that. But as of right now, like I said, I think the pressing matter, at least in my opinion, is all about that 148.50 mark and, whether or not that's going to hold or not. So like I said, a lot of eyeballs going to be watching it. Let's see what happens with it. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.